Hello and welcome back to RimWorld, ladies and gentlemen. Today, well, Bear has just woken up. He's getting himself some food. Looked to be some berries. I don't know if that's meant to be a box or if that. I'm gonna say that's bread and jam. They've made some jam out of the berries. That's what that is. So yes, today I would really like to start working towards security. Everyone has a gun at the moment, but that's not really what I mean. What I want to do is get a wall built around this little space that we have here. Obviously, we have the two doors and we're quite secure in that front, but just in general, I want to get a wall and I want to make sure the whole thing is as secure as it can possibly be. Now, what I am going to do is get this area up here to be mined out as soon as we possibly can. I'm going to mine out that bit as well. Mine out that bit. I'm just generally going to start mining out bits that we don't really need on this structure. So we'll hopefully get that done pretty quickly. In terms of mining, Lucia is set to do it, but she will grow and construct and warden before she does any of that. I think Mortis could probably do with being a miner as well. So we'll get him on that, and that'll be fine. I did get rid of the stockpile we had here. We didn't really use it anymore, so I thought we might as well get rid of it. Which means we can expand this growing zone just a little bit to get more rice plants in there. Speaking of growing things, we are absolutely going to want to do this. Now, this is going to be a new growing zone for heal root. Now, heal root is what herbal medicine is made out of. And we are going to want some of that because we are quite low on medicine. So getting some heal root in there is going to be very, very important. Lucia is at the right level of growing skill to actually plant it. So that's going to be amazing. Now, what I'd also like to do is go to Architect, go to Orders, and say chop wood. I want to chop this whole area down there. Just completely. Get rid of all of that and bring it back. What is this? Okay, that's fine. So yeah, oh, there's a cargo pod. Is that new? It is. What is this? That is a lot of wool. Okay. We will absolutely get on that. Let me grab all of you and say, hold it out of there. Let's deconstruct these ship chunks and see what we can do as well. That is a little bit far away, but there's nothing too dangerous around there, so we should be alright to go and grab it at some point. Bear's chopping all that down. Mortis is up there mining all of that stuff. And Lucia is... Oh, Lucia's done there doing that. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's going to get us more stuff anyway. We've got components. We've got steel. More components and steel, and I assume the same thing from that. So that'll be pretty good. Now, there is a Oh, I was going to say, I thought that was someone having a breakdown. No, it's the cooler is having a breakdown. Fortunately, not that one, though. Now, that's actually going to work, and I'm going to set everyone to be sort of low-level repair, because that's going to be something I tell them to do manually. So, we'll get Lucia on that job and get her repairing the cooler. As for Bear, he's doing his thing. As for Mortis, he's doing his thing. Now, something else I would really like to do is make my growing zones a little bit more secure. And the way I want to do that is I want to use the sun lamp, which is here, and has that nice radius around it. I want to use this and then line that radius with walls and basically make a secure indoor space to grow things. So I'm going to do that, basically. Right here. Oh, more cargo pods. Right here, I think, is a pretty good spot to plop a sun lamp. So what I'll do is put that there. Then I want to go structure and wood wall. I think there. So that's 5, and then it was 2, then 2, then 2, then 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2, and 2. So then another 5, and 2, and 2, and 5. So that's the radius of that sun lamp. I'll then fill in the corners just because that actually makes them all connect together properly. Like so. And go and put a steel door there. So we'll get that built. We can make a growing zone in there. In fact, you know what? Delete that growing zone. Just get rid of that. And let me go to Architect, Zone Area, Growing Zone. We're going to do it in there. That's going to be the growing zone for the heal route, which I think is fair. I think having our medical stuff nice and secure is probably going to be for the best. So throw that in there. We're going to get that built ASAP, which will be amazing. That'll be really, really useful. Mortis is over here mining out some jade, which is fine. That's pretty good. Now let's go look at these cargo pods and see what we got. Food, actually. A lot of rice. That's going to be super useful as well. Good. I'm excited about that. That's going to be good to have. Now, something else we're going to need to do is go to power, and run a power conduit over to that light. So I'll just run it directly from the wind turbines. And hopefully we're going to have enough electricity to actually make this work. That's the dream, anyway. I mean, we have 2 wind turbines, and we have some full batteries. So I assume it'll be fine. I can only assume it will be fine. Now, there's Tony going out to do a little bit of planting. Bear is going out to chop down more trees. There is a fair bit of wood around there as well. There's 525, so that is pretty good. Lucia is going back to construction. Good, good, good. And then chopping down a tree. I'm going to construct some more, which is good. Come on. Get it all done. Get it all finished, and then we get some planting done. What are you going to go grab? Oh, some steel. I assume that's for the door? No, that was for the cable. That was surprising. Well, you did the door as well. That's fine. Okay, so that's going to get done. Mortis is currently still working in mining. He hasn't done this bit up here, which is a bit annoying, but he's getting there. This whole thing's going to look a lot neater. We're also going to need to probably move all of this dumping zone we have here. I think I will actually do that immediately. So if I go to orders, sorry, zone and area, and dumping zone, I'm just going to make this the dumping zone, just this giant area for the time being, and set that to critical, then delete that one. Because if we do that, then we can move all of this junk. Are you lying? Okay, that's not weird. We can move all this junk into that zone, and then build our wall, then put the junk kind of dumping zone the whole way around the base, which I think would be a pretty cool idea. There are some travelers here. Hello. So what do you guys have? Red the Warrior has a short bow. You have a short bow. And you have a pila, whatever that is. So, I mean, we could attack these guys. They are quite clearly part of a tribe. But they are just passing by. They're not visiting, they're not doing anything. They are just here on a fleeting visit. So I don't think there's really much point in doing that. I will hunt that rat, though. We'll get him and get some meat into the base, because we are running a little bit low on meat. So we probably want to get some of that. Let's also go to zone and area and go to stockpile zone and just expand that one a little bit. There we go. So that's given us a little bit more room in there. We are going to want to expand our main stockpile. Are you hunting a rat with an LMG? It just hit me that he hunts rats with LMGs. Or with a LMG. And that rat is... what kind of damage has that thing got? It's got its jaw shot off. That's, okay. Fair enough. Dead rats now in there. Fair. We probably want to change the priority on this to not be critical. Or just not accept corpses. So it does not take corpses, it will take everything else. That's fine. So that works. Is this stuff hasn't been planted yet? Why is that? I guess Lucy, oh, it's because you're doing that. Okay. It would be nice if you two would work on different things, because now they're harvesting that. They're not really growing the heal root that we need. Oh, no, there we go. So that's going to be good. The heal root's going to get grown eventually. There's enough sunlight in there. That stuff will just grow over time. If I go to zones and I say roof area, so there is a roof on that from what I can tell. So that's good. That's going to be our nice and secure space for growing heal root. Now this bit up here hasn't been dug out yet. It's getting there though. Which is fine. As long as it gets there, that's all that matters. Now in terms of this wall, what are we going to do? That's another question. Because I feel like we want to go up this way, then across, then I guess just, yeah, okay. I sort of see what we're going to do. Let's go to structure, go to wooden wall. Let me pause while I do this. So wooden wall, we're going to go 10. We're going to go... How much across is that? That's the real question. That is 13. So if I go 10, and then, let's say, 20? 20 is not going to be enough, so 30. 30 is a bit much. 10, then let's do 27. Because that comes to 50. 10, 27. So that, then 13 in the middle, yeah, that brings it to 50. And if I go like this to, say, that point, 60, then down to 50, and then I go straight across, that's perfect. All right, look at that. That's a base. That is definitely a base of some sort. And what way are we going to do the entrances? I feel like the entrance needs to be really secure. So I want to do something like that. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. So something like that, I feel, is probably a good idea. That if I cancel the little bit in the middle, like so, then do some steel doors just there and there. So that's an entrance on that side. We're going to do the same down here. So 1, 2, 3, and then that. Then 1, 2, 3, and that. And cancel the bit in the middle. And then put some steel doors like that. Okay, this looks really cool. It really does. I love it. 1, 2, 3, and then you and you. And 1, 2, 3, and then you and you. Then, of course, again, some steel doors just going in like that. And cancel the bits in the middle. Then the last little bit done at this corner. 1, 2, 3. Just like so. 1, 2, 3, and there. So this should create a pretty secure space. Now, they are manual steel doors, but we can fix that eventually. That'll get built eventually as well. We are going to need a lot of wood to do it. So if I go and say chop wood and just chop all of that, and then just chop all of that as well. We might as well. It's going to take some time, but I absolutely think it's going to be worth it. I really, really do. I really think it's going to work, and it's going to look awesome when it's all done. There's Bear going and chopping everything down. We might actually want to get a couple of people doing that. We can get Mortis doing that as well. So chuck Mortis on the wood cutting job. Looks like Tony's doing it as well, so that's fine. Mortis is... What is he doing? Oh, they're all off to bed. Okay. Well, that's fine. We have almost got the first little gate here, which is cool. And I totally want to put lights on this as well. I really do. I want to put some lights on this just to make the corners look interesting. Unfortunately, I didn't research the colored lights. That's something I should have done. I absolutely should have researched colored lights, because I think you have 4 colors. Or, no, I think there's red, green, and blue. So we could have done red, green, blue, and white in each different corner. But as it stands, I mean, this works too. This is fine. Look at that. You see, it's making some serious progress there. And then Bear's going down to chop some trees. Good, good, good. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I really am. I'm really pleased with this. This will be good against pirate raids as well. This is security against pirate raids. Now, what else do we have here? Shipbuilding basics. I mean, that is... Yeah, that's not really what I want to do. Yeah, I don't want to build a ship to escape the planet. I want to look. I mean, mortars could be an interesting thing. Because then we could set some mortars up on the inside. That is not a terrible idea. Gun turrets are something I want as well. Fire foam, meh. Vitals, I mean, there is some stuff here that's interesting. Powered armor is something I probably want. Charged shot. Huh. Okay. Now, I think what we need then is auto doors at some point soon. We probably maybe want mortars and definitely gun turrets. Gun turrets are going to be really, really useful to have. Oh my god, look at this! This bit's done! It's amazing. Do we have enough steel to do all this? I think we do. I think we'll be fine. I mean, this bit here, this could all be mined out. I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, it's compacted steel, so that can be done. We'll also go and hunt you, because why not? Then all of that's getting hauled over as well. Oh my god, we're doing so much stuff here. How cool is this? Oh, there goes Bear with his LMG to hunt down whatever that thing is. Alright, good job. Oh, it's asleep. It's an emu that has been shot twice in the body with an LMG. And, is not dead, I believe. How many shots? Quite a few. It's got a permanent gunshot injury in its left eye. Fair. That seems reasonable to me. I feel like if you get shot in the eye, that is probably going to be a permanent gunshot injury. Now, this hasn't all been planted yet, which is annoying. This stuff takes like 6 days to grow. But when it does, I mean, we will have medicine, so it is probably absolutely worth it. It does also look like we are generating electricity. We are generating more than we're using. But I feel like I might want another wind turbine. Maybe. The unfortunate fact is, though, that we would have to have it face this way, because that building would be in the way. So that's kind of annoying. But I mean, another wind turbine wouldn't be terrible, unless I can do that with them. Which, to be honest, I think I probably could. Sort of get the wind turbines facing each other. I mean, that could be interesting. I just don't know. I don't know that we need it. I really don't. I think that might be a waste of resources. Now, this whole wall is so close to being done. There's a lot of wood out there as well, which is good. Just got to get these guys to do their thing and get it all built. It's just hit me that there's actually a lot of hauling that is not being done. There's also a blight that has just destroyed my crops, which is good. That's just excellent. That's really just what I needed. Fortunately, we do have a lot of food out here. Problem is, this stuff is going to spoil pretty quickly. Well, I say pretty quickly. That's 2 seasons and 5 days is when the rice will spoil. The potatoes will be in a season in 10 days, 3 seasons, 11 days, and 10 days. Good. What about you? Won't spoil because it's frozen. Okay, well that's fine by me. So I have made some changes to the zones we had out here. We had the big sort of generic dumping zone. I've not changed it. We have a bunch of small dumping zones on around the walls here. My hope is that you can in fact take cover behind sort of chunks of stone, and in theory, what I've created, or what I will be creating, is in fact a very safe space. We'll see. We'll see if that actually ends up being the case. Now, Lucia's going to go ahead and put that bit of wall in. I assume I'm going to take that tree down. Yeah, there we go. Which means that bit of wall is going to be put in fairly soon as well. Would be nice if we get these bits around here done as well, but I mean, we'll get to that. We will absolutely get to that. There we go. So that bit's done. So go get the wood, and then put that bit of wall in. And then a wall and a door. There's the door going in, and there is a chess game to be had. Okay. That's fine. How's the... Oh, it destroyed my crops over here as well. That's a bit annoying. But I guess these things happen. These things happen. Lucia is, I assume, going to go out and, yep, finish the door, then get that done. There we go. You're putting a roof on the entrance. I love that. That's actually pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. I quite like that. I quite like that indeed. And then she's planting stuff. Good. Oh, this is so good. We have a nice secure base. Sorta. It's mostly secure. I mean, if anyone wants to get in, they have to come through the walls. And I don't even think there's any animals in here that shouldn't be here, so that's good. Let's let them pick that up and move it. Might as well. Now, here's another question. Should I build a dedicated storage building? I feel like that's the thing I should probably do. I'm also sort of feeling like I should maybe move my wind turbines We do have a fair bit of... Well, actually, no. We have 84... Yeah, 88 steel up there. So maybe it would be worth ordering these guys over this way. Oh, there's a trader. Okay, we'll have to deal with that in a second. If we order them this way and tell them to dig that out, that looks like it's all steel to me. So, get that dug out. I will leave a sort of bit in the middle because people keep reminding me things can collapse. We don't really want that to happen. Now, as for this trader, let's get Bear to head over and trade with Pickle. Serious? Pickle? Okay. That's... Alright, fair enough. Good name. Solid name. What does Pickle go? Oh, wow. Okay, Kevlar helmet, power armor. I mean... That is not bad. I'm gonna sell those clubs because I'm never gonna use them. Triple rocket launcher. Jesus. I kind of want some medicine. I feel like I kind of want the medicine. It's probably worth having. Now, in terms of all this melee stuff, I don't really want it. I kind of want that helmet, I'll be honest, but I can't afford all of it. And I don't really want to sell anything else. Although, I have these cocktails and these frag grenades, and I don't know that I want those either. I feel like those are a bit dangerous to have, so I'm going to get rid of those. So do that. And then, can I get the helmet? I can. You know what? I'll take that trade. That seems fine. Someone needs to go and get that. I really want someone to get it. Mortis, do you want to go and hold that helmet? And Tony, go and hold the medicine. That way we can make sure everything's alright. Now, you guys are just going to come straight into bloody doors, aren't you? Yeah. So that's fine. Oh, hello. Research has been finished. Good. Alright. So, that means we can actually research gun turrets. I don't think I need auto doors yet. But I feel like the gun turrets could be really useful. So, perhaps we go for those. We could go for mortars. But I feel like... I'll go for auto doors first, and then gun turrets. So we'll get those all out of the way. Now, is anyone wearing... Mortis is wearing the helmet. Of course he is. Okay. Interesting choice of apparel there, Mortis. You are not necessarily my primary fighter. So I can't necessarily say I'm happy about your choice of apparel, but I will support your decision, I suppose. I also realize I've left the graves out there. That was possibly a bit of a mistake. Ah, now Mortis is in fact mining all this out, and it does look like it is mostly steel. So what I'd like to do is go to power and go to... We could go for solar. But I think, I mean, solar is one more component. How many components do we have? Looks to be 18. Now, solar could be good. But wind turbines are... No, you know what? I think I will go solar. Because I can sort of just chuck this into... like, a corner and leave it to do its thing. These wind turbines need big spaces in front of them. And that is kind of the drawback of them. So I feel like some solar generation could be a good idea, sort of maybe just along this wall. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can't really get a 5th in there because it won't really fit. A fuel generator or 2 could be an interesting thing. Batteries could be interesting. Wind turbine would actually fit in there, but I really don't want to do a wind turbine in there because I'm kind of done with wind turbines. So we'll hopefully get those built in a reasonable amount of time. Hopefully those will end up being really useful. We will absolutely see how that goes. Also going to run that across there. Then run that to there. So we'll see if this actually works. I mean, it looks like we're getting enough steel over here. It absolutely does. So hopefully that'll work out. Mortis, are you passionate about mining? Mining. Yeah, you are actually. So you are eventually going to get better at that. So that's fine. Be nice if these guys would leave. I'll be honest. Don't really need them here anymore. And they're just trampling my crops, which I can't really say I appreciate, but Oh, can you imagine if that was a thing in this game? If people did actually trample your crops? That'd be incredibly annoying. But I suppose that's why it's not a thing. Also, this research is not doing bad. Good lord. Oh, I love seeing them go out that door. It really is satisfying. Now, you are awake. That's Bear. Alright. And he's gone back to research. That's fine by me. In terms of other work, I think we're going to set Tony to also research. Just in case that's a thing that needs to be done. Now, this first solar panel is working, which is good. The batteries are a little bit drained, actually, which is annoying. Now, how much do these generate? 1,300, 1,000... So these generate 1,700. Do the wind turbines ever go above that? Yeah, they do. Pretty well above it, too. And that's not even maxed out. These wind turbines are just more effective. The problem is they're not good to have in the base. So I think my best option is going to be get a bunch of solar panels in the base and then do wind turbines outside the base. But then if they get destroyed, it's a problem. Maybe we build our own little section off of here where we just put wind turbines. That might be a good idea. That might end up working out. Now, how are we doing over this way? Yeah, there is a bunch of steel there. 196 right there, so that's fine. We do also need more components, that's for sure. We really are going to need more components at some point. Now, how you guys are having your compulsory joy time. These are not yet ready to construct. We do have the components for it. They're just not being constructed. Oh, there we go. You're also... Oh, you're doing quite a few things there. Fair enough. I mean, that's reasonable. I realize these things aren't actually connected, so that's why the batteries were doing nothing. If we could get that all connected together, that'd be real nice. Although, I guess the fourth panel going in there is good, too. Now, this looks to be maxed out. So what does this do at max? 3,000. Yeah, so we are going to want more of those. We are absolutely going to want more of those. That's a shame. That's a real shame. I really didn't pick the best location for them. Well, I guess in saying that, it's not necessarily the worst location that I picked. It worked at the time, just not so much anymore. Might also be an idea to move my batteries over into this space, so they're all sort of collected together and doing their thing. Because if I did that, then I can sort of clear this building away and make this whole space look a bit better. Let me also go ahead and have a look at, if I go to floor, and I say smooth floor, can I smooth out here? It kind of looks like I can, doesn't it? Like, if I say smooth that, yeah, you can. Anything that's stone, you can just smooth it out. Okay. So where is Lucia off to? I assume off to grab more of that steel. Yep. Alright, so you've grabbed that. You're heading back to the base. Heading up to that door, interestingly. Then over this way, I assume to do the cable. Yeah, you missed a bit. That's kind of annoying. You do have a bit of a distance to cover there, and he is still just going for it. Which is fair. Alright, so once this is connected, I assume power generation is going to be a bit ridiculous. That's the hope, anyway. So this is working at 1,700. These have a lot coming in. That's fine. Oh, hello. Research has been done. Excellent. So, I guess at this point, machining would be useful because I can craft guns and machinery, but I want the gun turrets. I think gun turrets are going to be really important because those are going to be used to defend all of our doors. And generally speaking, I mean, that's all we need to do. Whenever we get attacked, the raiders will go straight for the doors. And, I mean, that's all they can hit. And that's kind of why I don't want to put wind turbines outside the base unprotected, because if we do, then during a raid, the first thing they're going to go for is going to be the wind turbines. If I have them in their own protected area, then we're fine. And you're also planting the rest of that. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Tony is currently doing that. It'd be nice. I mean, she's cooking a simple meal as well. Okay, Tony has a lot to do. Tony's a very busy person. But at least we have the research going on. A lot of good things are happening. Now, Mortis, I assume, was out mining as he does. Yeah, there's a lot of steel there. 671. I assume that's going to be enough to get us some gun turrets at some point as well. And power generation's good. Everything's good. I'll tell you what I want to do. Let me go to furniture and get some standing lamps. I want to put some standing lamps in there because why not? We probably should have them in the prison cells. And I think maybe a standing lamp or two by the entrance could be good as well. Because why not? You know? Why not? Why don't we light up the prison cells and light up the entrance? I think I'll leave the entrance until we've got the colored lights. Because I think some colored lights there could look quite cool. Now, in terms of furniture, what else can we do? We can get some tables. We should get a dining hall. We should build a dining hall. Let's do just that. Let's go for wooden. Let's just build a nice big wooden dining hall somewhere. I feel like down here could be good. We'll build it onto the wall. Why not? Build it. Actually, no. Leave a gap. So let's do. I don't know what size is the table we're working with. That's the real question. If I go to furniture and I say wooden table long, it is that size. So if we'll plop the table first. Put the table there. Then go and get me some dining chairs made of wood. So that's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then if we go to structure, we're going to start here. Oh, that's a little bit close to the wall, isn't it? Okay, I guess it's gonna have to be attached to the wall then, isn't it? So it's going to be a gap of 2. Then we go 1, 2, 3. So yeah, a gap of 2 on either end seems fine. Although not very big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. Yeah, that's a bit small. That is 10. Let me do a different design. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Let me just select all of that and cancel. And select that and cancel. Then if I go to furniture and I go to long wooden table. Maybe we'll do it up in this. No, I really want it down here. So if I do, I guess I can get rid of some of that growing zone. I guess that's an option. We'll get rid of some of the growing zone. That's fine. We'll make this work. I want the table there. I want a table there, and I want a table there. Then I want these chairs the whole way along this, so we have loads of space for these guys to eat, and for the colony to expand. Not that it's ever going to expand at this point, but we have the room. Now, in terms of structure, I want a gap of 1 on either side, so we're not taking up too much space. Then go 3, and 3, and 3, and 3. And do that. So that's fine. That's the size of the dining hall. That's all it needs to be. We'll do some wood auto doors on this. Because why not? We can have those 2 entrances there. And that's where they can eat. And that'll be good. That's all we need. Let's go to floors. To be honest, I guess we're just going to do wood. We could do concrete, though. We'll do wood. We'll make a nice big wooden dining hall. So like that. Then for furniture, I'm also going to want some standing lamps. So do 1 in that corner. We'll just do 1 in each corner and hope for the best. Make them just a really, really elegant dining hall. I think it'll be nice. And hopefully it'll not take too long to do. So that's where that's going to go. In terms of everything else, I mean, we can't do an armchair yet. Plant pots, I'm not really interested in. Beds and all that. I mean, we could do double beds, but I don't really think we need it. I think the next step, though, will probably end up being something along the lines of maybe expanding out from the walls a little bit to do bedrooms or something. Maybe that could work. What if we expanded this way, right? We expand out here a little bit. We put our wind turbines in along here, and then opposite those we just do like individual, almost, not houses, but they would almost be houses. I feel like that could be a cool idea. I also realize we should absolutely come up this way, go to zone and area, and do something like this. And this is going to be a weird shaped growing zone, but that is fine by me. Just this whole section here, down to there. So that's going to be, okay, that is not correct at all. Get rid of you, go to growing zone, and do that. And then I want to grow in there some oak trees, possibly. Oh, 30 days to... Wow. That's going to take a while. Poplar trees are quicker. Yield little useful wood. That's bad. Okay. Pine trees. I think we'll go pine. We'll go with pine trees. Get those in there. So that'll be good. This whole thing down here is being constructed, which is fine. We have our first table. We have some chairs. This will be good. This will be good. I think this will make them happy. Because they can actually eat at a table. Which is what I think they've been complaining about. So that'll be good for them. We can also go and, say, chop some wood and chop all that down. And yeah, I'm gonna be quite happy when this is constructed. But for today, ladies and gents, I am gonna leave it there. So thank you kind of for watching. This has been RimWorld. I do believe part 4. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.